Today on Teuty's Track Analysis, we'll be taking a look at the track of the day for March 13th, Bioengineered by Chloe. Bioengineered is a mixed surface track containing the surfaces road, plastic, dirt, grass, and bobsleigh. The track does have an unmarked GPS if you reverse at the start. It also has a single finish, no speed checks, and no skips or cuts. For difficulty, I thought the track was pretty easy to complete, rating it just a 3.5 out of 10. I completed the track with a time of 48.182. This is roughly 4 seconds ahead of the gold medal time and 0.8 of a second ahead of the author medal time. Overall, I didn't really enjoy the track, with the start having very uncalculated and awkward gearing. The end had a bobsleigh onto dirt exit, which was very unenjoyable and inconsistent. I would give Bioengineered a minus rating. For today's analysis, we are using the current world record Ghost driven by area. They had a time of 46.225, and this is 1.957 ahead of my personal best. Also, something a little bit different today, using camera 2. I think going forward in these analysis, I will be using the camera view that I used during the driving of the track. Right at the start here, you actually want to drive down towards the left and take this around the inside corner. You also want to keep on that somewhat inside line as you go around this corner here. And before moving on even further here, I just want to mention that you can very easily drop down into gear 2 while making it around this corner and onto the dirt. The whole dirt section felt very uncalculated and just kind of a mess for the gearing. Once onto the dirt here, you'll slide up towards the outside, then you want to take the corner here inside. This turn here is really where the huge issue is with the gearing. A lot of the times while going through this turn, you'll be switching from 3rd to 4th gear, and obviously mid-turn that is a terrible thing because you'll get a massive slowdown. Also, another issue I found with this area is if you get a gear up basically as you transition to the next piece here, it'll drop you back down immediately into 3rd gear, and then you have to gear up back into 4th gear as you're making the next turn on the grass, getting you yet another slowdown. So really, this whole section here is not fantastic. And moving up a tiny bit here just to show the transition here, really I'm at almost the lowest point you could possibly want to be for this, and the highest point really with your left side tires touching the white edge of the black on the dirt. For the grass section here, you want to be on an inside line on the right hand turn, then sort of down the middle on the left hand turn. Here I was just a little bit too far to the left. I'll get a small amount of airtime, which will slow me down a little bit. Entering the road section, make sure you are straightened out so you do not continue sliding off the grass. Otherwise, you will have a very hard time getting this drift off. The drift here, really all on you. Not really much I can do to help you on that. But on this section here for the plastic, really taking the inside line as best as possible. Coming up to the next checkpoint, you want to be on the right-hand side, setting up wide for this drift here. And you want to take this one on a very tight inside line. Moving on into this dirt section, we'll see the world record take the upper line, not only in this turn here, but for the next one as well. This second one especially got them way more speed than me here on the exit, though I just found that one to be a little too difficult for me to attempt. And we'll see on the exit here that I switch into camera 1 for the next couple of parts, as I just found it much easier to do in this camera. For the entrance to the bobsleigh, I'm about in the correct location that you want to take here, a little bit to the right side of this blue line with a slight angle towards the left corner. This jump can be rather annoying for seemingly no reason. If you are just slightly off on your landing, you will just get a massive slowdown. I don't really know what to tell you for the exit to the bobsleigh. The best thing I could find was to release gas as you got out of the actual turn of the bobsleigh and only start accelerating once again when you hit the dirt. You also want to land at about, I'd say, a 70-ish degree angle here while turning towards the left. And then moving a little bit forward, when you're about at the apex of the turn, you want to start turning towards the right. This should kind of fling you back into a straighter line. Again, I doubt this is the correct way to do this. This is just about the most consistent way, if I can even say that. I lost so many runs on this last part of the track. It was rather annoying and I really disliked it. But that's it for the track. Really just drive to the finish. So yeah, not a lot to really say about the track today. Could have been a lot better. The start and the end, both not fantastic. Luckily, the entire middle part of the track was pretty good, but those two things really hurt this one. One more thing here, if you'd like, please let me know what you thought about the camera used in today's analysis section. Do you prefer the usual static camera one, or did you like to see the camera I used on the track and if and when I manually switch that camera? Again, feel free to comment that down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's analysis, please like the video and subscribe. Check the description for links to my Twitch and Discord, and be sure to check out all the other analysis videos out on the channel already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one.